Hi everybody, this is Jennifer Weidman from Jen Recommends. This is a video for part 2 of a series I've been doing on helping moms in particular, but women who have wonderful men in their lives that love football, to give you the basics. And I have my son Sam here with me. He is a football player, mostly flag. He hasn't done the contact yet. So first of all, I'm going to interview him and he's going to teach you about football. Sam, in the NFL or National Football League, how many players are on each side?
11.
Now you've been playing flag, and in high school football in most states, how many players are on each side?
Well, in flag football, there's usually 8, and then high school, it's 11.
Unless it's a smaller school.
I think it's still 11.
No, it's 8, but don't worry about that. Okay.
It's 5 linemen, quarterback, running back, and 2 receivers.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's different from school to school depending on how big their census is. So you have an offense and a defense. What is the goal of the offense?
To score points.
And how do they do that, basically?
Getting a touchdown.
Well, tell us how that goes about.
Well, there's 2 ways to get a touchdown. You can run the ball into the touchdown, or you can throw the ball to someone who will catch the ball in the touchdown.
How many tries or attempts do you get to move the football down the field toward your end zone?
Well, there are first downs. You get 4 downs to get to the first down.
Okay. And 4 downs really means just 4 tries to make it 10 yards. And for those of us who need this, on the football field, there's these lines. Between each set of lines is 5 yards.
Yeah, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then all the way up to 50.
So you have to make it, you get 4 tries to make it 10 yards. If it takes you all day, you get 4 tries to make 10 yards, and you just move your way down the field. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the offensive positions. Not a lot of them because we don't want to overwhelm ladies, and I get overwhelmed too. But the main one that everybody knows is what?
The quarterback, he throws the ball, and then the offensive line are usually 4 or 5 guys who stand in a line and block the quarterback so he has time to throw. And then there are the receivers who catch the ball, and the running back who runs the ball.
So as the quarterback, which you've played quite a bit, he's got to look for the open guy, or maybe the play was set for a running back, which is usually snuck to him in some way, and then he tries to weave his way through all those big defense players. Now in the NFL, I'm told that most offensive linemen and defensive linemen are in the 300-plus pound range, right?
Yeah, 290 to 330.
So you don't want to be crushed by them as the quarterback. So who do you really have to depend on?
The offensive line.
Right. And I always tell the story way back when the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm not a Cowboys fan for the record because my husband would kill me, but the thing is, Troy Aikman back in the day in the 90s, he just bought special gifts for his offensive linemen. He really appreciated them because they had his back. So now let's talk about the defense and some of the positions on the defensive side.
There's a lot of positions on defense, but to sum it up, there's the defensive line who try to get the quarterback, and then you have your defensive backs who make sure the wide receivers don't catch the ball, and then you have your safeties and your linebackers who do whatever they feel they have to.
And your dad recently explained to me what a safety was because I didn't know. A safety is the last line of defense. If the guys before him couldn't catch him, it's up to him to tackle that guy before he runs into the end zone.
So he's often the best tackler, or
best one, really?
No. Well, yeah, usually.
I mean, they're all the best in the NFL.
I mean, they're all the best, yeah, but you have to be the best of the best to play safety.
Really?
You got to be the best tackler, because if you can't make tackles, and you're the last line of defense.
Okay. So the offense is trying to move the ball toward their end zone 10 yards at a time. 4 chances to make 10 yards. And if you hear first down, that's a good thing, okay? The defense is doing all they can
to stop that
from happening. Now, there's several ways you can score, and there's different points value for each score. So let's talk about how many points is a touchdown worth?
Touchdown is worth 6 points, and then they kick extra point right after that, that's worth 1 point.
Or they can go for, what is it when they go for the 2-point conversion?
The 2-point conversion where you get 2 points.
Right, and in NFL, in college, you mostly see them kick for the extra point because it's easy money, as they would say. Mm-hmm. The 2-point they might go for to get ahead or whatever.
When they're down by like 1 point or something.
Right, but it's hard work. So now I just learned this, that what's it called when they get tackled in
A safety.
a safety.
So if like the offensive is on the 1 yard line and the defensive tackles them in their own touchdown that they're defending, it's safety and they get 2 points.
The other team gets 2 points.
Yes.
And we saw that in his high school team. They got that. So it's pretty awesome. So again, let's review. Offense is moving the ball down the field. Defense is keeping that from happening. There's 3 ways we described to get points. And
field goals,
field goals.
which are long range extra points.
Right.
But there were 3 points.
Right. And, you know, I kind of consider the offensive line, the guys who protect the quarterback, and that defensive line, they are the unsung heroes of football. The greats are always mentioned as the quarterback and the receivers because they're the superstars.
Or the guys on the offensive and defensive line, they're like the guys in the trenches. They they fight but don't get that much credit as much as the generals or the
Right. But the generals could not do it without their soldiers behind them. So all positions are important. So whatever position your boy or the man you love is excited about, know about it and cheer them on. We're going to stop here because I think that's the basics. Again, this is Jennifer Weidman with JenRecommends.com. Get involved in what your son is doing in his sports so you can talk about it. Sam and I have a lot of fun talking about it. He teaches me all the time because I don't